So guys, having a look at the two parameters the best players, best wedge players in the world do to control their yardage, control their height and make sure that they get the club working through consistently, and that is why they have got unbelievable distance control. Let's take a look at what they are and how you can apply it to your game. Controlling your wedges like a tour player and like the elite best players at your golf club or that you see. How do they do it? Well, what they're really good at is controlling their club head speed, okay? And therefore then altering the swing length to give you the yardage. What they will also do is they'll really be great at controlling that strike on the face. So it's the strike and the speed that therefore correlates into the club head speed. Into the carry distance. So what we're going to do is have a look at how consistent I can be in here with mine, but what this is more important is not me in here doing it, it is how can you guys apply it, whether you've got access to a flight device, if you've got one of these little small club head speed monitors behind you, or you've got a flight scope, or you've got any other flight device at home, you can work at these two things because it's what they all do great. What I am going to be really going to do is I'm going to turn it off, because what I want to do is I know I'm good at being me. So in terms of me getting up in the morning, kind of the same speed that you move about, the speed you talk and the way that you act, you're always really good at being that. I'm not good at being you guys' speed and you're probably not great at being me, but what I want to do is see that swing length and the speed, can I repeat it? That is the key. Because what we always see is that I see players who want to slow down to hit a yardage or speed up, whereas what they need to be doing is altering that swing length. And if you own a swing length, you can then alter that for different clubs or be aware of how to incrementally change the length whilst maintaining the speed and the tempo to deliver it to the yardage. So I'm going to hit 4 shots here, and after each one I'm going to make a mental note. I'll probably tell you guys what that felt like in terms of speed, so therefore I can see is my feel real afterwards. But it's all about seeing what my feeling's like. So if you're on a driving range and you don't have this, just make the swing length, trying to just repeat that swing length, and afterwards, you know, if you can get out there and put a pole near it, or you can zap it, see where those balls are, and that is your consistent yardage that you can repeat. Don't go, I need to hit that 50-yard mark. Might be that your perfect yardage for that swing length is 42, 44, 46, 53. Who knows? Let's find what your number is, own it, and then fine tune it. So let's just turn this off here. Get this onto. So TrackMan's now off, and 4 golf balls. So I'm just going to do the short position, which I think is the hardest one everyone to repeat. The reason it is the hardest is people tend to speed it up and slow it down because they think it's a shorter swing. So that's the one I always try and get people to be able to do first of all. So I class it as a dead hands, which is positioning the club somewhere around here where golf shaft is parallel to the ground. So I'm going to really try and repeat that and get a feeling for it. So I kind of got an idea of what the feeling of this motion is like for me. So that felt like a really nice speed and tempo for me, that one. So we deliver the next one. That might have been a tiny little bit faster, but didn't feel like a lot in it. And all I'm trying to do is just hit the length and repeat the move on the way through. Might have changed very slightly because I didn't quite get as good a strike on that one, but let's have a look. But you can see I'm just being aware of how it feels to me, because this is what I can repeat as you guys can. I'm not trying to adjust to the target, all I'm trying to repeat is a feeling, because this is the most important bit. It's how we can repeat. That one felt pretty good. Let's have a look at what they're like. So, second one I said it felt like it sped up, and it obviously did. I've slowed down a little bit there, maybe I reacted to that, I don't know. So my last two are really, really consistent. My first two might be a little bit away from where I want to be. Okay, let's just have a little look at what I was like from a speed standpoint. The first one was ideal. The third one and the last one was superb. The second one, where I felt like I sped up, I did. You know, I've gone 45.9, 46.5, 45.8. So from a standpoint of speed, that was so consistent. The second one, 49.9, I did speed up. So that would be, I would want to hit 20 or 30 shots and then get the average. But the fact I was able to feel that I sped up is quite key for me, because I'm actually then more aware of what I'm doing. This will mean that you can start to learn how to control it. Now that was obviously a very short mini version of doing it. I'd never want anyone to do it in that short, because you've got no average built in. You want to do this 20, 30 shots at each swing length, and this is the perfect time of year to do it, guys. Weather's not great yet. Get these dialed in. Understand your wedge numbers and get that control going into the season, and be able to get the ball close from 100 yards and in and control that carry distance, the spin and the speed the ball is coming off the face. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, you know, sort of seeing something with a bit of technology and the numbers built into it and how you could apply this to your practice, comment below. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Thanks for watching, and talk with you again very soon.